Today we have visited Cherara, and we have visited Mr. Yegon Kiplangat, the area assistant chief. So he's a coffee farmer, and Mr. Yegon, we would like to know from you what is the size of your farm?
It is about 1.5 acre.
Okay, and so from this 1.5 acre, previously, which fertilizers have you been using on this particular farm?
I've been using CAN, NPK, and then Agrimax. Okay,
and during the time that you are using this CAN and DAP, how many kilos of coffee did you use to get from the factory?
The kilos of coffee, since I have been using a little bit of mbolea, it was 1,500, and then I increased to 2,000, and now I have gone up to 4,500.
Okay, so at this time, when you feel that you have reached 4,500, what did you do for you to be able, what did you use different from what you have been using that made your yields to reach 4,500 kilos?
I started using the foliar fertilizers. I see foliar fertilizers are improving the yield.
Okay, what is the name of the foliar fertilizer which you used?
It is that Agrimax.
Agrimax. Okay. And this Agrimax, how many liters did you use on this particular shamba?
I used about 5 liters.
5 liters of Agrimax.
5 liters.
So 5 liters of Agrimax, you managed to achieve 4,500 kilos of coffee.
Yeah.
Okay. And initially, how many bags of DAP were you using in this farm?
I don't remember the exact bags, but I usually only apply about 3 bags.
About 3 bags of how many kilos?
50 kilos.
Of 50 kilos.
So it is 150 kilos.
Okay, one bag at that time would cost how much?
It was too much. About 3,000 kilos. About 3,000 shillings.
3,000 shillings.
50 kilos.
Okay, and currently you have been using Agrimax. Do you feel that you have saved money in the use of Agrimax as compared to DAP?
I have saved the money.
Okay.
And I can see the coffee is improving.
Okay.
It has a lot of difference.
Okay.
Not like the fertilizers which we applied to the soil.
Okay, so what can you say about the general health of your plants at this time as compared to before?
As you can see, I know you can see with your eyes now. It is different. If you could have come earlier on, you could see some difference. The coffee was not like this. It has now improved.
It was not healthy.
It was not healthy.
Okay. And so, what can you tell farmers about what you have just achieved from Agrimax?
I think what I can tell farmers in my conclusion is that they should use the foliar fertilizers mostly.
Yeah. Which particular fertilizer would you advise farmers to use?
Agrimax. I can see Agrimax is the best.
Okay. And can you just repeat what you have said in your native language so that those farmers who cannot be able to understand English, they can also be able to hear and know maybe they have challenges in their coffee, they have not managed to get yields like you got, so that just in brief, can you just tell them about the fertilizer you used and the number of kilos that you got and your general view about the fertilizer?
Okay, my general view.
You speak in your native language at least.
When I speak in my native language, amwa alenen angeboisie saiti mbolea chon kibiten barak ko kaikai kosir ingeboisien che kakinde ngweny amun che kindo ng'ung'unyek ko nan kobet ropta ko machotos, lakini ngebit barak koyoni akot yon lole asista. I have said that if you use the foliar fertilizers, it can apply even when the times of sunshine or when there is no rain. But for those fertilizer for top dressing, it cannot be applied when there is no rain. But foliar fertilizers works anytime. That is my conclusion.
And is there any other crop which you might have used Agrimax on, apart from coffee?
I have used on tomatoes.
On tomatoes.
And I had a great yield.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many crates did you harvest?
I managed to remove 200 crates.
200 crates.
In 1 acre.
And what was, that was in one acre.
In 1 acre.
And what was the general picture of the crop, of the tomatoes? How healthy were they?
They were healthy.
Okay. So initially before, how many crates would you make out of 1 acre?
In 1 acre, you cannot even pass beyond 50.
Okay.
Because without using foliar fertilizers, you cannot manage
to reach 50 kilos. So I think that is enough for today.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sure.